How's it going, Henry family? Welcome back to yet another episode of Hunt with a Henry. Today, got this little beauty with me. The brand new big boy side gate, all weather, chambered in 45 Colt. All right, guys, welcome back here. Like I said, I've got this beautiful all-weather big boy chambered in 45 Colt. This is the brand new side gate model. Absolutely love this gun. This is actually the first day that I've been out here on the range testing it out and shooting it. Me personally, I'm pretty new to the 45 Colt cartridge. The only other gun that I have that I have chambered in 45 Colt is the new original Henry. I was actually able to shoot a doe with that in the late season. It did really well, and it made me want another 45 Colt. So here it is. I wanted an all-weather one so I can do some hunting with it. Not be afraid to take this thing out in the elements, and so far I absolutely love it. It's really fun to shoot. There is no recoil to this thing. Anybody could shoot this thing all day. Kids, adults, women. It'd be awesome for anything. It'd be a great gun to take to the range for someone who has never shot a gun before, maybe somebody that's looking to get into a lever action rifle. It's a great cartridge for that. Fun to shoot, something you can shoot all day long. It is the side gate like I mentioned, but one nice thing is it also does still have the tube. For hunting purposes, I absolutely love that because you don't have to, say you're out on a hunt, you didn't harvest anything, you're heading back, you get to the truck, you need to unload your gun. Instead of sitting here having to rack this lever to get all the cartridges out, you can just simply take out your tube, take the gun, dump it out, all in your hand there. You're good to go. Super safe, and I'm really glad that Henry decided to incorporate both the side gate and the tube. I'm sitting here at 50 yards. Let's load this thing up and send some lead down range. I've got two different types of ammo here we're going to shoot today, both from Federal. I've got some American Eagle. These are 225 grain jacketed soft points. And then we also have some 225 grain semi-wad cutter hollow points here. Kind of a cool little round. So let's load this thing up first with some of these jacketed soft points and send some of these down range. Gonna use the side gate here to load this thing up. Put 3 of them in there. Get my hearing protection on here and let's send some down range. All right, guys, so as you can see, two pretty darn good groups here. Both are about the same. Got 3 of them right here. These ones here are really just pretty much dead center, just a smidge high on these two, dead center here. So shoots the wad cutters pretty darn good. I mean, shoots both of them good as far as grouping goes. But fun little gun to shoot. Let's go back and shoot it a few more times. All right, guys, so as you can see, there are some pretty darn good groups out of this little big boy all-weather side gate. It's a fun shooting little gun, guys. I can't say that enough. There's just no recoil, great trigger on it. It just feels really good to shoot. And for me, those are pretty darn good groups down there at 50 yards. Let's load this thing up again here. I'm gonna load it up first with 3 more of the jacketed soft points. This is actually the exact cartridge that I shot my doe with out of my original. It did really well. She didn't go too far at all. Get my hearing protection back on. Let's send 3 more down range. All right, Henry family, we just made it down here to the end of the range. Check these out. Got these groups even a little bit tighter here at 50 yards with this all-weather side gate big boy 45 Colt. Really liking this gun, guys. Like I said, I know I've said it 10 times in this video. Low recoil, fun to shoot. It's just a great gun. So this is the first ones here. That is the American Eagle 225 grain jacketed soft point. That there is actually the round that I used to shoot my doe out of my original. Did really well. I think it'd be a pretty darn good hunting round for you guys if you're out there going to try to use a 45 Colt to hunt with. As you can see, that's really tight too, guys. I mean, I don't know what it is, but maybe 1.5 inches at the very most. It might even be tighter than that. Very tight group here, as you can see next to my hand. Moving over here to the second one. The point of impact is definitely a little bit different on these 2 different rounds here. This one is the wad cutter. This is just as tight, if not even tighter, guys. As you can see, it's really tight. So let's head on back to the bench, wrap this thing up. Very impressed with this little all-weather, guys. It's a fun gun to shoot, and I think it's going to be a great little close range deer rifle. Okay guys, there you have it. Nice shooting little gun. Really starting to kind of like this thing. I'll be honest, if you guys have watched any of my videos before, you know I am a huge 44 Magnum fan, but this 45 Colt is moving up the list as one of my favorites to shoot for sure. Like I said, low recoil, fun to shoot, be a great gun for a beginner, somebody who's wanting to try to get into shooting a lever action, maybe a kid, women, something you want to be able to take to the range and just shoot all day without beating yourself up. It's very accurate, as you guys can see. Shot 2 groups down there that are, I mean, barely over 1 inch, if even over 1 inch, which is really good for me. The all-weather version here, you could, take out the elements. Me being a hunter, or for any of you hunters out there, it's going to be a great gun for you guys. You're going to be able to take it out there in all sorts of elements. Beautiful furniture on this thing as well. It is the wood stock. The process that it goes through kind of makes it this black color, but you kind of still can see a little bit of the wood grain, which makes it look really neat. Fun shooting little gun, guys. If you're looking for a close range deer rifle, maybe a close range hog gun, something to keep in your truck, this is going to be a great option, especially in this 45 Colt. Low recoil, you could shoot this thing all day, like I said, but pretty impressed with it. Well guys, hope you enjoyed this episode of Hunt with Henry. I definitely enjoyed bringing it to you. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. It really helps us out to get these videos out to you guys. God bless, and remember, if it's not made in America, it's not going to be made at all. We'll see you in the next one, guys.